Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your man Ronan, better known as Agent 317. And I'm in the middle of working, but took a little time to start another video. And I had something on my mind, and I wanted to talk to the brothers especially. But this is definitely brought to you by A-Game. You can scan the code and use the code Ronan10 to be a part of the A-Game lifestyle. So it helps with your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. So my thoughts today is about HypoChristians and the dangers of being around them. There are individuals who have monetized mediocre thought, goofiness, and spirituality sprinkled with bullshit. I'm just going to keep it bluntly, because there's individuals who claim to be covered, but like I learned in the military, camouflage is a necessity, especially where you're at war. And nowadays it's a spiritual war more than ever. And right now, I'm not going to say his name. What's up, Captain? Fucking, you got an individual who has shown how depraved he fucking is. But it's more than beyond him. There's so many, male and female. There are some people who will finesse you out your money. They'll finesse you out your time. They will finesse you out your respectability, and all things pertaining. HypoChristians tend to use the Bible or any religious implements in order to maneuver, infiltrate, and basically pillage people and institutions for what their self-serving needs demand. Those individuals protest too much. You'll have those who go too far to be zealots, where they have the hair bonnet of capping, the chest plate of confusion, all that goofy shit. But the thing is, it's one thing to be on you. It's another thing to be within you. And it radiates within the spiritual maturity of yourself. As we talk about the 10 life values, which I'll go in over time as I'm learning this, day by day. But I'm bringing this up because this shit has to stop. This is my personal opinion. Because it's not just this individual. We've seen this time and time again. We've seen Eddie Long. We've seen, Creflo Dollar. We see people dump millions into mediocrity. And as men who are forward thinking, especially, we got to be the stopgap to this goofy shit. There's nothing wrong with being a man who's spiritual. There's nothing wrong with being a man of purpose and principle. But again, you should never fall for the bullshit illusions. Because you think about Vietnam, they use camouflage to cover up punji pits and certain traps. That's where the necessity of foresight is needed. If you're a solid man, you got to vet certain women that look for men for leadership and guidance, because the main masculine principle of protection is prevention. We're supposed to see things, know things, teach people and help them avoid the dangers seen and unseen. As far as the women, I'll leave that to Kendra, Kendra D, shout out to the Crimson Cure, to explain that further. But as far as the brothers, there's too many who are easily influenced by the stolen virtues and values of these HypoChristians out here. I'm not railing on people who are actually genuine, of the faith, because if it's in you, it's going to radiate through you and beyond you. But there's these self-serving, narcissistic pieces of shit that get paid top dollar to not just keep capping, but to give people a spiritual reach around with ashy hands. You can't build anything solid with people who are morally and spiritually anemic. And two, on the HypoChristian side, ladies, if you use your fetish for the pastor to beat your husband upside the head with bullshit, talking about what he ain't doing, what pastor said, I got a question for you. How is it that you call yourself an actual Christian when you're sitting there basically worshiping a pastor at church? When you go home, you're an outright atheist to your husband. See, the husband's supposed to be the priest. He's supposed to be that connection. It's supposed to be God, man, wife, children. But Again, a HypoChristian will sit in the pews and tell you some bullshit of what you need to do to avoid facing themselves or live up to the standards. Or they'll find certain verses that sound good for their bullshit, instead of reading the whole manual and understanding that they have to do some introspective work too. See, as men that are for progressive, it's all or nothing. We don't half-ass over here. So, in closing, gentlemen, use your foresight. Don't be a slave to your foreskin. And as always, never let your comfort zone to become your coffin. What up, Team Captain? You lying motherfucker. But I'll catch you guys later. Peace.